Hey, yo, Papa Willie, you got Big Pepper Motor Biggie, Triple A WWE, Boston Chris dumping all of your tea, TNA with the ultimate D, AEW with Papa Willie. Let's reach your music, let's reach your music, let's reach your music, let's reach your music, let's reach your music.
Is that it? All right. Hey, we're live. I was waiting for that lady to say that she didn't like wrestling. But hey, everybody, it's Thursday night. It's Thursday night Sweet Chin Music. We got Biggie Shack. We got Papa Wheelie. We're hanging out. Pop's had a rough day, so we're gonna take it easy on him today. Even though we didn't, Biggie and I didn't make the guest list to the Cena party. Anyway,
you don't seem to not want to talk about it much either, but I'll leave it alone. That's okay.
We're here. We're talking Cena, obviously. And last week, Biggie, I gotta go to Monday Night Raw.
Yeah, look at this guy, everybody. Fucking Becker didn't only go to the Monday Night Raw. You guys gotta understand. He had the freaking you're better off explaining, but I'm gonna try the VIP, like, what are they called, seats?
It was a suite.
Becker?
It was a suite. Yeah,
that's it. Yeah, he was in the freaking suites, guys. So let's know what that was like, bro.
Yeah, so a buddy of mine that I've taken to local wrestling, and his friend who I've also taken to local wrestling. It was the friend's birthday. His name's Nathan. Happy belated birthday, Nathan. And Nathan's brother bought him a suite for his birthday. Got it through some like church auction or something. And it belonged to like some local union owns the suite. And they gave us like t-shirts and stuff. It was crazy. It was pretty cool.
Nice.
They're like free t-shirts you could grab. Not a spread or anything, but I got some soda pop and watched a pretty decent Raw. It was interesting because it's been so long since I've been to a WWE show. I'm trying to remember. I think the last thing I went to was WWE Fastlane in Milwaukee when Goldberg beat Kevin Owens for the Universal title. That might be how long it's been.
Damn.
Although I think after that I took my nephew to a house show. And I took my nephew to a Raw, but I think the Raw was before Fast. Anyway, it's been years, and that laser show, man, that's pretty impressive. The suite was like, I could see everything. I could see right into the ring, but we were high up. We were like up in the rafters or something, but we had a very nice private area, closets to put your coat up, big wide leather seats with little tables. I had a table next to me. I could set my drink on, my phone. There were phone chargers in the seats.
So, yeah, you sent me some video. It didn't seem like you were too high up. You seemed pretty close to the dang ring to me.
I mean, it's not a monster of a building, which we were talking about this right before we went live. A lot of the sections were blacked out, like they had tarps over them. And what was left that was for sale, not everything sold out. Not that was not a to capacity building like we've seen in the past, but it was good. No John Cena there, but they still had, I mean, tell me this, Biggie, is it weird to you that they had a John Cena Kansas City the last time is now shirt, but he wasn't in Kansas City?
Absolutely. It seems like something got muffed up in there. I don't even know why they sell it.
How much do you think it would be for a shirt like that?
Well, I've heard stories of Cena shirts, and it kind of has a little bit of an error thing to it. So he had a shirt that was like a $200 to $300 shirt. It was a Super Mario Cena. And that one is like now the Grell of Cena shirts. So I would guess that Kansas City shirt might be worth some money just because it didn't happen. So I'm guessing at least
if the sign I saw was correct, that shirt was $60.
I think that's not a bad deal. I mean, you would want it to be $20, but I guess on the secondhand market, that thing might be $100,
I don't
$200
know if
now.
I would
So
hate it if he had been there. Even if he had just come out and talked to the crowd. $60, all right. You're selling merch, you're selling the memorabilia, but he didn't even show up. There is no last time is now Kansas City.
mhm.
I don't know. That feels pretty shystery to me. But we didn't get CM Punk. We didn't get John Cena. We did get AJ Styles, who, man, the crowd lit up for him. And I love watching that guy work. I also enjoyed seeing the New Day out there. That was a highlight for me. LA Knight got probably the biggest pop of the night. If it
Mhm.
wasn't AJ Styles or it was LA Knight or maybe EO Sky. Those three.
Yeah, y'all had a good match with LA Knight and Logan.
Yeah. No, that was all fun. Logan Paul got a lot of heat. Man, the booze rained down on him.
Yeah, I mean that's almost a pay-per-view match actually. LA Knight, Logan Paul. That's a big deal.
Yeah. No, I had fun. It was a good night. I also took the Kansas City streetcar for the first time, so that's a free like street trolley that runs through town up until like 1 a.m. But we parked a distance away for free parking, and then we took the streetcar over to the show, and it was cool, man. It was a good night.
Oh yeah. What was it like watching AJ? Who did he battle, or who was the tag
So
match?
he was in
Right?
a tag team match. Him and his partner, they have the titles, and they had a match against the War Raiders, and of course, the New Day
Oh yeah.
were scattering about, but it was good. And then the Usos came out, and they announced that they were, a tag team again. Biggie, I know you and I have both heard rumors that the Usos are back together because Jay might have problems with
Mhm.
alcohol. And if he does, I feel bad for the guy. I don't wish addiction on anyone, man.
What a shame. You work your whole freaking career to get to the top of the freaking almost damn near tippy top, and you let alcohol get in the way. But okay.
Yeah, like I said, I don't wish that upon anybody. But anyway, I yammered a while. Biggie, did you watched that Raw, right? Because I think we were talking.
Yep.
Yeah, it wasn't a bad show for a go home show before Saturday night's main event.
Mhm.
It wasn't bad.
No, I enjoyed it. I thought it was pretty exciting. I was watching just because you was there mainly, but there were some botches in there, and there was some fun stuff, and you got to experience some good wrestling. So I thought it was a good match or a good show to go to. It was a lot of fun in there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
They both have had issues with it.
Oh, they both have. Okay.
Oh yeah, both of them for sure. Jay probably a little more, or Jimmy probably a little bit more actually. That's why Jay was kind of. I always forget which one the top one is, but the bigger one got more because he was a little better. Yeah.
So Biggie, let's cut to the chase. We had Cena's retirement match.
Mm-hmm.
That was Saturday night. What do you think? What do you think legacy-wise this match meant?
I was kicking and screaming the whole way before and after for please not end up stupidly and let him lose. I felt like they had a gift horse in their hand to make a freaking hell of an impact. And social media has been burying the shit out of that match. And, I mean, they've been praising it too, but mainly what I've seen, maybe it's just because of my algorithm, but,
well, I would not. The
not.
algorithm gives you what it thinks you want to hear, right?
Exactly. Yeah. So it could be that's what I want to see, but I would never have guessed that he would have tapped out. No, I did not see that coming. So no, I thought it was pretty dumb, but you know, it's Cena's match too, and I think Cena ultimately had his little flavor induced in there. And maybe he's being a smartass, maybe he's not. It felt kind of more like a TV show program than a wrestling event to me. It was just like he's made his way into being an actor, and it felt like an actor in a wrestling match more than a
I
wrestler's
didn't like
last
the
match.
smile initially. I have softened. I've softened a bit on it, but it's still. It just seems counterintuitive to me that we let the bully win, and that's how one of the biggest baby faces in the modern era goes out. I was a little disappointed. I would have liked to seen a different match. I probably would have liked to seen a different opponent. But if I am to believe that this is what Cena wanted, then hats off to him. Go out however you want. Who am I? I'm just an idiot watching at home, you know. But man, if I paid the money that I heard people were paying to be in that building, you know, we're all comic book fans that watch wrestling. Tom King took his kid and sat down low, and I can only imagine what he paid to be there. Like, I would be disappointed by that show. That wouldn't have been for me, but hats off to him, man.
It didn't seem to be shot that well either, because when he finally like tapped out, like the camera wasn't in on him. It was kind of confusing, you know. I don't know. It just felt off, almost like a screw job kind of deal. But once you saw the replay, you figured it out. And
well, look who's back from vacation, Biggie Shaq.
Hey, look at Boston Chris.
You got a tan?
Not really. I don't think so.
Let's hear Boston's stuff. What are you going to ask him? Go ahead.
Well, I was just going to say, did you have fun at Disney World?
Oh, yeah, it was a good time. Really good time. I got to go on a bunch of stuff. I haven't been there in about probably 5 years, so I got to go on a bunch of stuff I hadn't seen before, and I'm good for at least another 3 years until they start building new stuff. So, but it was a good time. I really enjoyed myself. I have to say, you know, Disney is very expensive, but they do a good job with the parks itself and giving you as good of experience as they possibly can. So I would say, you know, it's definitely a fun trip to take. It's just a really expensive trip to take.
Okay. Fair enough. Glad you had fun.
Wrestling, did you watch John Cena's last match?
No, because I was actually in a Disney park at the time when it was going on. So I didn't get to see it. But I did catch up through seeing different things online. I saw the reaction. A lot of people were not happy with how it went. I'll say for me in this way, I think that him tapping is not the way I would have had it go. I would have had it if it was me booking it. It would have been either he passes out or he gets powerbombed through the mat, gets pinned for 3. I would have taken that. I would have taken Gunther powerbombing him 8 times and then eventually getting a 3 count. That works. Or even if he just powerbombs him 1 time, but make it definitive, give him a 3 count, call it. You know, I think that the approach, and then the funny part was that Triple H's approach. So I did see some of Triple H's thing afterwards. Like, I thought you guys would be louder, this and that. So for everyone who's mad at Triple H, I think when it comes to stuff like this,
they booed the hell out of him.
Oh, absolutely.
They're pretty fucking loud. They're very loud.
Yeah, well, and you know what he's doing with that? Like, because I mean, he was so nonchalant and so just kind of like, oh, you know, kind of being a heel, taunting people and saying whatever. You know, like, oh, you didn't like that? Oh, like, why don't you be a little louder? Why don't you do this? Why don't you do that? And the thing is that, like, you know, for him, I think the approach is there's no such thing as bad publicity, because if I gave you the ending that you wanted, okay, you talk about it over that weekend and, you know, this and that, and it dies right away. If I give you an ending you don't want, oh, you're gonna talk about it. You're gonna talk about it for weeks, maybe even months after this thing is done, and tell me how bad of a job I did, and you're gonna keep talking and talking and talking. So I think he did that on purpose. I think he
Hold
wanted
on. Hey, Chris, I know that's like a common thing that people say, but there's the other thing that's glaringly obvious too, is they take what happened and they take their ball and run home and don't play with WWE no more. I think a lot of people that didn't get what they want are like, you know what? I'm done with this. I'm getting tired of stupid ass booking and I'm not going to deal with it anymore. So there are people that will just close their wallets, basically.
Well,
I can see that.
Don't you guys think we got some? For the most part, we don't get a lot of crossover fans watching wrestling anymore. You know, either you watch wrestling or you don't watch wrestling.
Yeah.
There's not a lot of like, oh, you know, I saw such and such is going to be on it. Let's watch wrestling. This was one of those moments. And to me, I don't know if they did a good enough showcase to attract any new viewers. And it didn't even look like they were trying that hard. Like if you tuned in just to watch the John Cena match, would you be like, oh, this Gunther guy, there's something here. I need to watch him again. I like Gunther, and I didn't feel that way.
Yeah, I was gonna say for me, and without seeing it, for me, I agree with you. They're definitely trying to position him in that way, where it's just like, oh, he's the new legend killer. He's the new guy that retires everybody. Look at him, he's retired. You know,
who cares? I mean,
exactly. It keeps you put in a spot where keeps being placed in a spot where no one really cares at all. It's like, oh, he retired Goldberg, and people are like, okay, well, whatever. And I mean, you know, he retired Cena, and people, you know, he got a little bit of heat from it, but not the kind of heat that he should have gotten from it. And I'm almost curious to see if they're going to have him feud with Lesnar to be the one to put him out too, because I mean, he could be the guy that puts out Lesnar. I don't think he will. But and then wasn't he also did he also retire? I'm trying to think. Was he the one that retired Kurt Angle too?
Well, no, the new gimmick's AJ. They had AJ sitting on Gunther's car, and Gunther walked out. So he was like, "You got something you need to tell me?" And AJ said, "No." And he got in his car and he did the "You can't see me" gimmick. So if he retires, I'm not watching. I'm not going to watch it.
I have a feeling that he's the guy that they want to do all this type. And it's just like the thing is that I the way I look at it is that I like Gunther, and I think that, like, you know, like his IC title run was phenomenal. But the thing is that having him retire everybody is going to breed resentment amongst the fans, not amongst the wrestlers. The wrestlers, I'm sure, they're all fine with it. But like the fans are going to be the ones that like, I don't see this guy as being that good. Why is he putting all these guys out? It's definitely something that can backfire on them.
Pop, you
draw
ready?
My line.
His whole 23 years have been never give up, so of course he was going to tap out. That's the whole story with that match. It's never give up versus tap.
What I say to that, I don't care for it. I thought it was bad storytelling. It's not the story I would tell.
I mean, I can see the whole.
Hell of a way to look at it.
But I mean,
if you enjoyed it though, I'm glad. Like for all of the, because I've seen people that really liked it, and I'm glad. If you enjoyed it, I'm happy for you. I just feel like for me, it wasn't the ending I wanted. I was fine with him losing. I'd accepted the fact that he was going to lose. I was really good. I knew I was going to be mad if they made him go out like that. And the smile didn't do it for me. That I'm not excited about any of that. And more than that, I don't think it did anything to bring in new fans. I don't think Gunther's it, man. That would not have been my pick to hand the baton.
I agree with you in that way where, you know, for Gunther to be the guy to drop all these other guys, you know, retire them and completely have them out, he's got to have had a much more well-established, like, you know, championship run as the main champion. And he's not getting that because there's too many people ahead of him. You know, you got CM Punk, you got Rollins, you got, even Jey Uso. You have now Braun Breaker. Like you have a lot of guys that are in front of him that, like, you know what I mean. So it's like when he's getting these rubs and dropping all these people, it's not translating right. It's like the problem that they had before. Like when you look at the power vacuum that was even in the Attitude Era, and it's just like, you know, when Triple H started getting over going into the, like, you know, the Ruthless Aggression Era and everything, and they were pushing him as like he's the top, he's the biggest, he's the best. And they're like, dude, he wasn't even like the 5th best in his era amongst all the other guys. You had Taker, you had Steve Austin, you had The Rock, you had Kane, you had like 10 guys ahead of him. Even if the top of the tops, it's like you had Shawn Michaels too. You had let's go. Bret Hart had already gone, so I won't list Bret. But you had even Mankind, Mick Foley. Like you had 4 or 5 top guys, and then there was Triple H, and by virtue of marrying Stephanie, now he's the top of the top. It's like people don't respond well to that. So I kind of get Triple H kind of giving people the finger and like, well, this is the guy I'm choosing. I don't care what you want. This is like, well, yeah. You got Roman, you got Cody, you got all these guys that are ahead of him, and maybe in like 5 or 6 years, Gunther will be the guy, but all those guys will be gone. And that's kind of the way
they need to build some of this younger talent, and I just think there were better. I would have done what was done for Cena, you know, have him do an open challenge and have a young guy come out, and maybe not even, you know, beat him. Maybe they sneak a win out, but just put on a great match. I didn't feel like it was an overly great
It wasn't a great match. It wasn't.
I don't know. It was a letdown, but to be honest, it was par for the course, wasn't it? This has been a crap Sunday of a year for Cena in a lot of people's eyes, not just mine. And this was the cherry on that crap Sunday. This is that's what I expect after that crap heel turn, the bizarre never mind all of that. Like I took some bad advice from The Raw.
Who disappeared when you needed him the most, really.
Yeah.
I mean,
put him on a milk carton.
Yeah, WrestleMania needed The Rock. It's one of those funny things. WrestleMania needed The Rock to be there. If Rock had been there to be involved in that match, that would have been huge. That would have made things like go a little quicker. It reminds me kind of like the last season of Game of Thrones, where it's just like they just decided to just throw a bunch of stuff in the last couple episodes just because they wanted to end it. And it's just like, because the news came out, like I guess John Cena wanted to have 200 and something dates, like over 200 dates, to go ahead and really, go ahead and give the most of himself. So I mean, if he had gotten those 200 dates, then you have the whole heel story. Then you can, flip that into a proper babyface turn, and then keep going without it being just like, oh, yeah, I'm a good guy now. I can't believe I turned my back on you guys.
I just want to say hi to our chat real quick. Hey, Free Surf Picks. TM Nerdy, what's up, TM? And Kenneth Bird, what's up, Kenneth Bird?
Nice.
Go
ahead, Bob.
Gunther needed a push to get out of the tapping that Gunther gave to Jey.
I mean,
it's a wonder that Cena, this storyline made any sense at all, as shitty as it's been. So good for them for pulling together any damn thing at this point. I think it's mediocre. And Triple H is just like he was when he was wrestling. He's trying to get all the news about him, even if it's bad. And it is what it is, man, at this point, and it's over, and I'm kind of glad it's over, honestly. And now we can focus on other shit. And all the, where's Rock been? I'll tell you where Rock's been. There's a lot of rumors about Rock taking Triple H's spot as the booker, is what I've been hearing. So,
well, his brain trust would take the spot. It's not like the Rock's going to be out on the road with the WWE sitting in gorilla position.
He'll be the name that they'll be pointing at if it does happen. I think they'll be like, "Oh, The Rock did it," but we'll see.
I want to respond to Papa where he's saying Gunther needed this and that. Gunther did not need that. I don't think he needed it at all. I'll tell you why. Because what Gunther needed was to be given the opportunity that Roman got to be a lengthy champion, just like he was with the IC title. They didn't give him that because why? Because they've had lengthy champions for the last maybe like 6 years. And they were just like, we can't tie a belt up with one guy all that time. That's why they didn't do it. Gunther is basically the new Sheamus. Whether you want to like that or you want to believe that or not, he is the new Sheamus. Oh, yes, he is, Papa. He is 100% the new Sheamus. Short world title runs, a guy that they keep trying to force at you, even though he is good enough to do it, but they keep forcing him at you, but they don't give him enough push to really keep him there. They give him it to him. He's a transitional champion. He's the $1 million man. He's the $1 million man. He had a dominant run with the mid-card title, and then when they give him the world title, they give it to him, they give it to somebody else. He is every transitional champion you've ever seen. Just he's really good, but they don't give him the rub that he needs.
We got a couple of more people coming in. We got Swag Duh, my guy. It's your boy Swag Duh. And Who Dat Comics. Who Dat there? What's up, Who Dat?
I feel bad for Gunther that way.
You can catch Who Dat does a show called Graphic Content with Boston Chris. I'm pretty sure Who Dat writes it off on his taxes as a charitable donation.
Oh, please. We came up with the name together. We do the show
I'm
together.
Just saying, there's a reacher and a settler in every relationship.
There's no settler. There's no
I hope Who Dat's good tonight. I hope Swag is good tonight. I think Papa Wheelie just invited both of you on the show. Yeah, let's get back to it. Biggie, what do you think? Gunther, would that be the guy you would have given this opportunity to?
Of course, Papa Willie just skips over the whole fact that Gunther just won the whole freaking John Cena tournament, so he didn't need any pats on the backs from his tapping from whoever the hell he's talking about. Gunther was in a good spot. Gunther just won a fucking tournament, so yeah, he's great. He could have done what was good for business and put Cena over. Why is Cena let's do what's good for business guy, you know? Like, it's his freaking retirement match. He'd been focusing and keying on for the whole year. It wasn't that long ago. He was the Universal Champion, and he loses to this schmuck, is what I say. So, 15 freaking clotheslines, 5 power bombs, and 20 sleepers is what you think's the future. Then that's what we got to go with, I guess. Does he do these slow down matches for older wrestlers on purpose to make them look older? Can he make them look a little younger like AJ did? I don't know if he can, you know, so I don't particularly like his style.
Let's talk about the last ride for Cena here this past year.
Mm-hmm.
If AJ didn't end up stealing the show this year, he's in the conversation. Him and Cena, especially after hearing Cena talk about how that match came together, that was just the match they wanted. They just wanted to do that, and they decided, you know, to do a tribute. Like, you do tributes to all the TNA guys, I'll do tributes to all the WWE guys. They did all those moves. The fans loved it. That's how you do a last ride tour, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
That was a great match. That was an enjoyable match, and that's not even because I'm an AJ Styles fan.
No,
that's just how you do it. The crowd had more fun with that match than, well,
any of his ones.
I can't say that because the crowd was definitely live for the Saturday night's main event. But here's the thing: that was a happening. They were going to be excited no matter what because they were in the special place at the special time. But
exactly.
I feel like AJ and Cena together built a match that got their crowd there as well.
Yeah. Oh, and I mean, you could even say that like the Dom and Cena match.
That'd be the other one in the conversation for me, but I think I.
Not in my conversation. That shit was trash. No. That's light years away from AJ's. Please.
No, I'm not saying that in that way. I'm saying that like as far as the reaction and everything else. But again, that's the same time and place argument where it's like it's his last match in Boston, so everybody's ready to go crazy, and that's what they wanted. I think that really the AJ match was fun, and really like if you wanted to do it right, at least in my eyes, what you do is, you know, you negotiate with some of these other companies, the AEWs, and you be like, hey, you know what? Can we get Jericho back for a match? Can we get Edge back for a match?
Which Cena Dom match are you talking about, Biggie? Because I liked the first one.
The last one where the girls were Canadian bombing the fuck out of them. That was the last one.
No, I'm talking about the one before that though in Boston.
Yeah.
Okay.
Where Cena beat Dom and took the IC title. You didn't like that one? I liked
it. It was okay, but shit, the Gunther match was better than that.
Oh, I don't agree with that.
No, I don't think that was a better match.
I mean, Cena beating Dom is 6 days out of the week to me. Like that's not unexpected.
Got the. I mean, we all like our mileage varies, right? But for me, I liked that match a great deal. Like I said, I still probably put AJ on top.
Oh yeah,
I thought his match with Cena, it definitely had the best. What do you call? Is booking the right word for it? It had the best layout. Those guys know what they're doing. When you got two pro dudes that like sit down, all right, what's going to make people pop? How are we going to build this thing? The tribute of moves was so good. It was so good.
If we're ranking matches, I'm going Cody Cena second. That's my second.
Cody winning the title back, or Cena taking it off of him?
Both of them were better than Dom's and mine.
Okay,
they were both pretty good. Yeah, I don't know which one I'd say is better, but they were both
Travis Scott
pretty good.
Was pretty stinky to
Terrible.
me.
Well, the ending after the match, you can't. I'm not counting what happened after the match. I'm counting the match. All right, so. You're putting in after the match.
Then came out during the match.
I thought he came out during the match.
What did he do at the end? He raked him in the eyes, right? Like that was That was after, right?
No, you're thinking at the. You've got your moments crossed. I think
Cody got hit in the eye or smacked in the eye.
That was before WrestleMania.
Yeah, that was when Cena won the Elimination Chamber.
Okay.
When Cena won,
I'd have to rewatch it. What did Travis do? I forget.
So the WrestleMania match is when Travis Scott came out with John Cena, and he interfered during the match, I believe, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. I just really hated Travis Scott by that point.
Yeah, I don't like him either. I kind of blocked it all out at this point. I forget. But the match was okay. I just remember the moves and the shit that Cena and Cody was doing was pretty good. I remember that.
Yeah.
I have hot. I have a hot take, not to bring it up, but let's be real before I say anything. I am not comparing the two wrestlers. Hulk Hogan and Gunther are both slow-ass wrestlers.
Okay.
What are you saying?
No, I understand what you're saying. Like I mean, Hogan wrestled.
They wrestle a big style of wrestling, but Hogan is way more charismatic and a whole different type of wrestler than Gunther, bro. So please, with that, please. Don't even try it.
Oh, Pop! I don't know about that one.
It's not even close.
To me, works more of a territory wrestling, big man, slow, methodical.
He's a Nikolai Volkov, dude.
Yeah,
that's what he is.
Bully your opponent.
That's actually a very good comparison.
Beat him down, kick him while he's down. Yeah. I don't know. I don't have a thing against Gunther. I don't want to make this a hit piece on Gunther.
No.
I think he's fine. I just don't think he was the right choice for this. But I also feel like this was hampered by all the bad moves that were made throughout the year at multiple points that took away a lot of steam that this would have had they done it right. If everything had been booked as well as that AJ Styles match, which come to find out it was thrown together. It was just like, hey, I need an opponent for this day. well, who do you want? I want AJ Styles. Like,
Yeah. It seems like a lot. Actually, it's funny because I think it was the Unreal show where they're like, yeah, we're gonna let John do whatever he wants, and that wasn't even close to the truth. They're like, we're gonna tell you what you're gonna do. Is
yeah,
what
we're
happened.
gonna let John do what he wants until The Rock gets here.
Well, and then the thing that was crazy was that you look back on that. Like, I actually am disappointed that they didn't let Randy and him do more of that tribute type thing because they had
Is Randy
history.
in the doghouse or something? Well, it's so weird.
Is he injured?
And one more, I don't know, but is one more thing. Like, was y'all surprised to see Vince in the freaking tribute to Cena, or was I the only one that was still no? Okay.
No, because Vince. So Vince not being able to say a couple words about him would have shocked me more than him not being in there. Just because the fact is, Cena for all intents and purposes is a Vince creation in the way of that. Like, he basically like
Absolutely, he's 95% of Cena. Honestly,
yeah. So I mean, I couldn't see them. I couldn't see them not allowing Vince to at least say a couple words. Do I think it's a way that, I mean, I don't think they're going to try to slowly, test the waters to bring him back or anything like that. But I think that was, that's something that you would have him do. Like, there's no way he wouldn't be involved in that. It just wouldn't seem right if he wasn't. But I do think that I do agree a lot with back when we were saying, like, it's not a bad thing. Like, Gunther, I don't see as anything bad. I honestly wish that they would give him, more of a run to do some things, because of the fact that when you have him as an unstoppable heel, he's actually really fun to watch. And when you look back and you look at this whole, like, the way they booked the Cena thing, I'm kind of curious what storylines they had to get told that they couldn't have given Cena more time on television, more dates and appearances, because I think that they could have told a better story if it wasn't so rushed. And that's really
Do you think they kept the amount of appearances low so that they could pump the price on tickets?
That's possible. That's definitely possible. Just because, yeah, if he's going to be at every show, well, where's the premium? Oh, he's only doing 30 shows. We got to make sure that,
he's only got, they kept that ticker going. This is the last East Coast show. This is the last West Coast show. This is the last Midwest show. This is his last time in Europe. This is, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I mean, that definitely has legs as far as that being a theory and really being a thing, just because the only way I would know for sure is if I go to another Raw event that he's not headlining and see if it's like, oh, these tickets were much cheaper when John Cena wasn't there, but his last Boston show, oh yes, they wanted money for that one.
Well, anyway, guys, we covered Cena pretty well. I know we had talked, Biggie, about doing kind of a shorter show tonight because not to share other people's businesses, but there are people that are having stuff going on, and yeah, I'd be all right with winding it down. Papa, you want to keep going, or it's up to you. You want to keep going? You got other stuff you want to talk about? Let us know. Oh no,
I think
you want to wrap it up? You mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. Biggie Shack, where are you going to be this week?
All right, Friday night, Comic Collector Club. We are going to be discussing our magazines considered comics in any shape or form, and we're going to talk about all the different types of magazines and heavily consider if any magazines are worthy of being called a comic.
And that would be Friday night. In magazines count?
Everything, dude. Yeah, that's it, though. And then, yeah.
Okay. Do you want to talk about that, Pop? So Papa Wheelie today, you guys over the years might have noticed a little dog, Miss Sally, that would hang out on his bed. And unfortunately, Papa Wheelie and his family had to say goodbye to their dog today.
Yeah.
So, hearts out to you, man. I know how hard it is losing our four-legged friends. Nothing I want like going through either. It's tough, man.
Yep.
R.I.P.
We'll have to do a 10 bell. I'll do a 10 bell salute for Sally, dude. I got your back, bro.
Love you, Sally.
So as for me, I will have to talk to Hudat because we have to do a graphic content. Just kind of going over, I guess, year in review. Different things that we picked up, what we're looking to pick up for the year coming forward, and that's it. Like as of next Monday, so next Monday is my last day working for the rest of the year, as far as for my job, because we're going on the winter break. So I will be free to put up all kinds of content. I put up a video last night of a mystery box I got from if you know on Instagram, Jack B's Comics. So you can go check that out on my channel. But that's pretty much what's going on. I'll probably be doing a couple of lives here and there just because I'll have some time to do it. And we're going to do that graphic content and talk about just what we did for 2025, what we're looking to do for 2026, and that's pretty much it from me. But again, just to reiterate what everyone else is saying, sorry for your loss, Papa. It's definitely hard losing a loved one. Even if it's a pet, it hurts just the same. So sorry to hear that happened, buddy.
Absolutely.
Hey,
And
sorry, I bounced out for a second. Who dat? I sent you the link if you want to hang out with us. Did it?
it's your turn.
There we go.
Yeah, no.
Who did? I sent you the link. Sorry, I kicked myself out doing that. So, but anyway, I'm just a Biggie Shack guy that you could probably catch at church on Sundays. And I think you should support the Biggie Shack Network. Probably one of the only channels I catch graphic content, I guess. Who Dad's pretty good. Boston Chris.
Yeah. Occasionally you can catch him on the hunt whenever I feel like popping up. I make sure to bring my manager whenever I battle. So maybe one day we'll go back.
If we deign to visit that Outlaw Mud show.
Yeah. Until then, he's a network exclusive content guy in Papa Willie and Beck Bleeker. Maybe who that.
Only the cool people.
Thank you, Becker.
All right, get me out of here, Pop.
Yeah. Man. Oh, me already went, dude. Yeah, magazines versus comics. That's what I got. Check my Hot 5 TM commandments. Bye, guys. Sorry, Sally. Love you, Sally. I lost my cat in Thanksgiving, Pop, so I can relate, dude. R.I.P. Bigger.
What is the biggest ick?
People like wrestling.
You can suck my fucking dick! And I'm out too. Oh my God!